go.
We're live,
Yo,
bud.
all right. I'm going to share a screen. Present. Share screen. Share screen. And we're live, by the way. This is no green room. We're live, baby.
Yep.
We are live. Okay, so tools.
I think we're down to like the last minute. All right. I think you froze for a second. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you able to
Okay.
see the screen?
Yeah, it still shows the home screen.
Okay, I can't see the okay,
Tool?
yeah, because I haven't changed the home screen yet. But
Okay.
you can be right there. I'm live, baby. All right, let's see. So lottery.
Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
That's it.
Lottery is live, baby. Let's do a confirmation that they paid out.
Okay.
By the way, Max, do you want to give people have been able to follow you obviously on your streams with how Panama was. But let's see. Dude, why doesn't StreamYard open that in a new tab so I can actually go to StreamYard? Oh, there we go. Now we can. Yo. All right, so let's see. I'm going to check live to see if it tells winners. Sorry, guys. We had some technical difficulties today with getting this stream up. And let's see. Do we have any people in the room yet? I don't see any yet on YouTube.
We got it. We probably have to share this link, stream. Well, maybe not the StreamYard link, but the YouTube link on X.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So here, I'll text it to you. And because usually you share both. So share the StreamYard link to them, and then I can share the YouTube link.
Okay. Let's see here. Copy.
Yeah, just hold it and copy, and then paste it.
Okay, go back to my X here. There we go. Going live for the countdown. There we
I'm trying
go.
to
There's
find my
the
dang YouTube
StreamYard
channel.
link.
It's hilarious that it's not pulling
So I
right
sent
up.
the StreamYard link, but I hadn't sent the YouTube link yet.
Yeah, the YouTube link is the one that I'm. Unless you're able to pull up my channel. Let's see,
So,
Richard.
Yeah. A couple of important things just happened right now. Number one, obviously, the lottery got paid out to about 1,900 wallets. A little, over 1,900 wallets just got their original dark back plus about a quarter of a dark. So that's cool.
Yep.
The window for submitting art is closed. So we'll go through and take all the finalists from Twitter and put those top 10 in a group or in a tweet for people to vote over the next 11 days to choose our piece of art for the next journey. And then someone's going to win 10 dark and 1,000,000 points, 1,000,000 collective points. So that's two pretty big things that happened today. Again, there's so much going on in the market. I'll probably go ahead and stream later and talk about Most Wanted and the tire pump and the fact that great news has only destroyed our market. We've had a month of the best news you could ever hope for, the best development, and everything is just everything just plummets, everything bleeds, everything dies. And it's like, are you guys hearing the same news I'm hearing? But
seriously,
we'll get into that. We'll get into that because I don't know. I got
Smo
thoughts and
Spider's in the
opinions.
building. What up, Smo Spider?
Hey, Smo Spider, great to see
Smo
you.
Spider gives it what's up.
She showed up with the YouTube link. It looks like
Yep, she did. I posted the YouTube link in the general chat.
awesome,
Okay, so
awesome.
Max and I were
Everyone's
able to be live on
yeah.
StreamYard to do the 5-second countdown. But as far as getting the YouTube link to you guys, it was post countdown. So I'm in the process of verifying. Smo, did you check to see if you won any?
Yeah, if you guys won any of this lottery, the first lottery, let us know in the chat. Put a banana or a monkey or fireworks or whatever you want to put in there.
One guy.
I'm checking right now. Oh, why is it taking me to XYZ? Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah, I
can
just
do
got
XYZ.
there was just I don't know if it was a message on Twitter or if they just replied on X, but yeah. Yeah, it's a member of the
But people saw winning.
community just said, "Hey, there, I won some with this lottery. This is the message I get when I try to scrape. Scrape failed for batch 1 through 3 out of 3. Trying to scrape next batch. So
It
sorry, I
could be a
should have
gas issue.
messaged the project page. No, you're good.
It could. Oh no! I was saying it could be a gas issue. Do you think?
Maybe people are trying. Maybe
Yeah, winning
saying it's
show up.
spiked with the tire pump people trying to make some quick money.
Yeah, possibly. But listen, winning is verified. I've got verifying that I won some on the big. So
Awesome.
it's everything checked over and ticked as expected. And Smo Spider said, "Yes, I won a little." You think it's done? And remember, guys, this lottery is the smallest out of them. So if you don't win the lottery, that's actually something you could kind of be happy about. Because if you win it next time, it's going to be twice as big. If you win it the time after that, it's going to be 6 times as big. So I actually get happier the fewer that I win on the big lottery, believe it or not.
Yeah, I want all my winning to hit on the last lottery, like you do, the 7.5 payout instead of the 1.25 payout.
Yeah,
But
that would be awesome.
cool.
And then
We're
let's see,
gonna
Smo says not showing up yet on blockchain though. Hold on, when you say it's not yet showing up on the blockchain, Smo, it's showing on the. When you say it's not showing on the blockchain, where are you checking? She says she thinks it's not done, and that's possible. A few things have to happen. However, where are you checking on the blockchain? Because it's obviously showing up on the front end interface, which means that it has successfully pulled it from the base layer 2 blockchain on which the Chainlink lottery resides. You know, so that part's showing. Then she said, "Oh, she's saying your winnings are not showing yet. Try XY. Oh, she's saying it is showing on Antigravity though. I see. So when you're saying it's not showing on blockchain, do you mean when you're scraping?" She's saying yes. The UI reflects the winnings. So we do know that it's pulling successfully from the Chainlink Oracle on base, and we got 4 people in here now.
And some people are getting errors when they try to scrape, and we'll have to figure out if that's our front end or if that's the network pulse chain that's not working with the gas right now.
Correct. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, everyone's being little. I mean, little do they know this is the. I mean, right here's an actual lottery. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Well, this is just a cherry on top lottery. It's not. You're not going to lose your initial, which is the fun part. Whereas you often will on pump.tires or pump.fun.
If you're in the fuel cells, then you have the cake, right? Like lottery's the icing on top of the cake, but you got the cake. You got the good stuff.
The cake.
If you've got a fuel cell.
Ice cream cake, the best cake.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
You got that ice cream cake. We're celebrating her birthday today. I gotta run and grab a bunch of chicken for the meal. But
happy birthday!
Yeah, say happy.
Thanks.
So I actually do have to run and grab the.
You got to go right now. Wait. Yeah. Is that my little homie or is that?
It's the homie.
It is.
It's the littler homie.
What's up, dude?
It's
good to see you. Happy birthday!
Homie.
Wait a minute. I thought you just had your birthday because I just sent a mango over there for her birthday.
No. That was for the 15-year-old.
Oh, okay. That when I said the little, this
No, this
little
is the
homie.
little one, little homie.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say she looked younger all of a sudden, but
Yeah.
but you guys sound identical. That's the thing is their voices are identical. If people told you that, oh, if you guys had a house phone, like if you were at, I won't say your last name, Max, but if you were at home and you had to answer the phone like we did as kids, which is such and such residence, how can I help you? Then which we had to say, and my mom made us say that very formally. Then you'd be told by all your parents' friends, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you two sound identical."
Yes, they would.
My brothers and I sounded the same. That's why I know that.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna bounce grab the chicken. I do plan on streaming later because I really want to get into the tire pump and everything else going on right here. Love dairy-free ice cream cake, lulz. Yeah,
And then she says, "Happy Born Day." And then
Happy Born Day.
Crypto Cat says, "Good afternoon." Hey guys, thank you very much for popping over to this channel instead. The channel has not been used in quite some time. However, it is one of the channels we have in our tool belt. And so
we'll repost this in our Telegram, and we'll be in Telegram. So if you guys are let us know if things are scraping and working correctly. Let me know if you guys are winning, and we'll be doing that. And like I said, I'm sure I'll jump in again today online, and we got to talk about just the never ending dump of Pulse. Like Pulse is blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
we're like it can't go any lower, and then it does.
Well, the thing is, man, is people. I think there's so many people. I've seen this in just different communities. Like people that have been waiting for so long. It's like they get such high expectations, and then rather than like wait for again, people often quit right before the miracle happens. And I mean, listen. This could be, I mean, who knows? It could be a strategic part of Richard, which is like, dude, when I pump, I don't want to pump all you guys. I want to pump those of you that are actually loyal. You know what I mean? And so this is not official, but it's something that I could absolutely see being the case. Hold on. Smo says, I think the algo is not fully completed on the smart contract. And she says, Pulse chain lull is not for long. And then she said, person turquoise waving speech. That's weird. Your first emojis showed up, but your latest didn't. Let's see. I'm going to try to do
with StreamYard.
I'm going to try doing this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's not correct. The amount that it's telling me that I won versus the oh wait, that's right because it does it in 5 different. Oops. It was doing. It said failed, but it's because I hit cancel on 2 of them. Let's see. This one is. I'm going to try signing this one and see what happens. It's $1 in gas. We'll see if that's wasted.
$1 in gas to scrape it?
Yeah.
If it's $1 in gas to scrape it, then fees are ridiculous. The fees are higher than Snoop Dogg right now to scrape 50 smart contracts.
You're cutting out, buddy.
I was saying the fees are insane if it's $1 right now. That might be why people are getting errors. Is because although we did have that thing with a member of our community who he had to change his RPC settings in his wallet to look at the right pulse chain RPCs.
Yeah, you know what to do though. Make sure that it's closed when you get in.
So
yes,
we'll figure out. I said I gotta go.
So listen, mine, dude, mine seemed to show up. Like I'll check again on the chain, but it seemed like it successfully scraped the first ones of mine. So that's
and I'll know when I get home. I'll see. I want to know how much the evil address won.
Oh, dude, the evil address is gonna be bonkers. That dude needs to be talking trash. I'm sure
he'll probably be boasting about it soon. All right, I'm gonna go grab some chicken. Thank you so much, Don, for throwing this stream up while I've been out of the office. I'm gonna I'll be back in the studio later tonight, and I'll shoot you. Hopefully, Don can jump back on too, and we can go through some stuff here. And we'll share this. We'll share the link for you guys to join too.
Oh, listen. And Smo says, I am just dumb. And no, you're not, Smo. You're in this project, so clearly you're smart. Then she said, because I did not scrape them. So she hadn't tried scraping yet. Remember, it stays in the treasury, just so you guys know, really quick. It stays in the treasury until you scrape because they're earmarked. So once you scrape, that's when they should show up in your wallet.
Yep.
And I can confirm that that a scrape worked.
The jackpot
of one of my
box.
wallets, and I'm going to just check. Say that again.
Oh, you said they stay in the treasury
You're muted.
earmarked, but they stay in the jackpot box earmarked. That's why the jackpot
Oh yeah,
box is
sorry,
so much
chatbot
bigger
box.
than this journey's payouts because the evil address still hasn't scraped their winnings from journey 1.
Correct.
So
And so so yeah, let's see the yeah, so this one obviously shows, let's see if the jackpot, okay, 21,876.12, and let's see if that's gone down. Okay, it still says 21,876.12 in the jackpot box.
but this is on the pulse chain scanner.
No, this is just me going from the site.
Oh,
So
the site reading it. The site's more accurate than pulse chain scanner.
yeah, exactly. And so that's what I'm saying is if it doesn't show it go down at all, then I may have just scraped some that I may have just scraped some that no, it worked.
So show back up in your wallet.
Yes, it does.
Beautiful.
It
All right,
is showing.
I've got to run and grab some chicken, and I will check. I'll be on my phone, like I'll be in Telegram and stuff with you guys, following this. But I'm also, like I said, I'll jump in later.
Yeah, you cut
Do
out.
another stream later today, and we'll go over the market and everything going on. We had some really good TA yesterday from KRJ on the King Pui show. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Smo.
About
All right.
King Pui show today.
No, the King Pui
Hey,
show.
wait, Smo, did you try scraping yours yet? Oh, I see. I was just seeing if Smo scraped yet, but I mean, dude, if you're on mobile, you can walk, you can put it on mute and walk, and unless you got to just hang up, then I totally understand that too.
Well, I'm just gonna go pick it up from the restaurant and everything, so I won't be talking to you guys.
Yeah, no, that's fine. She just had.
But I can.
Did you try
Yeah,
scraping
let
yet,
me
though,
just let me
Smo?
just mute out for a second, and I'll jump in when I can. How's that sound?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
So Smo, let me know if you tried or let's see, I can come on if you want. Yeah, come on, pop on. Let's chat. Let's see, Smo Spider in the building. Let's see. Oh no, not yet. No, I don't multitask too much. I don't. Let's see. Where's the link? Oh, did Max not share that one? Let's see. I will share that. It is right in the chat now. It is in there. Boom. Now, for everyone to remember that this lottery is the big one, which, unless you look at in the context of the total names of the lotteries, might sound like it's the big one, but no, it's actually the small one. It's big, bigger, and biggest. So just so you know, the big one is 1.25, and then the next one is, or I'm sorry, 1.75. Let me correct myself. Then the next lottery is twice that, so it's 3.5 dark per fuel cell. Then the next one is, wait a minute, am I doing this right? 3.75. Why is my math not working? Okay, Crypto Cat was able to scrape. Boom. And you check the dark to show up in your wallet. Everything seems to be working. I will confirm that with Smo. Smo Spider in the building. What's happening? Oh, she dropped off. She was in there for a moment, then dropped off. Let's see. All right, so it's 1.75, then 3.5, and then I believe it's 7 dark per fuel cell. Is that right? No, it's 3 times. No, sorry. There's what I'm messing up. 1.25. I was correct. Then it triples, then it doubles. So 1.25. Then the next is 3.75, and then the biggest is 7.5. There we go. Smo's back in the building. Smo Spider in the building. You hear it?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can indeed. What's happening? Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
You are most welcome.
You know, I transferred to the bed, so I'm in bed right now. But
hey, it's a Sunday. You get to do that.
Exactly. All the time, actually. But yeah. So looks like we're pumping too. Dark is pumping
There
a
we
little
go.
off 15-minute chart.
So listen, I got some good news for you.
Okay.
Say that again.
Dark is pumping.
So I think there's a delay. Say that again.
Dark is pumping in the last hour on the 15-minute chart.
Really? Are you serious?
I mean,
that is funny.
I mean, it is actually. Do you still turn on reactions? Brave browser is turned off, whatever that means. Do I have a slow platform over here?
Say that one more time. Did you say you have a slow?
I'm gonna put on my headset. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put on my headset.
I'm searching up Dark. Can you see the screen? Smo, does it show my screen?
It does show your screen.
Okay,
You're on deck screener.
Yep, I'm on deck screener, and I'm just putting on log, and I'm zooming out. And yeah, sure enough, it does show that it's in the last. Gosh, I'm on the 1 minute chart. My goodness. Okay, so let's see, 15-minute chart. Yep, it looks like we indeed in the last hour it's pumped 7%. So I wonder if people have been anticipating the lottery, and this is what's going to be so interesting with the 45-day bull and bear cycle is to see what happens when people scrape and sell their dark. We're sitting at a price of $20.05 right now per dark. I mean, great price for people that are looking to get in. Hi, buddy. Sorry, my little 3-year-old saying hi through. He's in the workout room saying what's up. But yeah, it looks like for the last 15 minutes, for the last 45 minutes, we've been getting green candles. It looks like it dipped down to roughly 18.6, and then it jumped up a couple bucks from there. So people are knowing good places to get dark or good time spots to get dark, right?
Yeah, I'm testing 1, 2, 3 with my headset from the $5 store. Okay, great.
Yeah, $5 store is working.
Who else is on here?
Red Squirrel just posted. He said, "Damn, no winners again." LOL. Listen, Red Squirrel. This is what I always say with the big lottery, especially the big. The bigger, it's more like, all right, nerves start jumping a little bit. But when I don't win in the big, I actually get excited because I know that the fuel cells I use to mint are slated. They're basically the winners are divided amongst those 3 different lotteries, right? And so if I don't win in the big, then that means I have much more of a chance to win in the bigger or the biggest, which the bigger is, as we know, 3.75, 3 times the size of the first, which is 1.25 dark. And then the biggest is 6 times that 1.25. So it's 7.5 dark.
Oh.
And so if you didn't win in this one, don't fret. You'd want to win in one of the bigger lotteries.
That makes it so that
CryptoCast says my thoughts exactly. I'm glad you think. Yeah, so that's what I tell people. You don't win in the big one, dude. I like that. That's good. I prefer that. I prefer having a chance at the bigger and the biggest.
Because we only have to wait another 11 days for the next one, and then another 11 days for the third one in this era.
Correct.
Right? Okay,
exactly.
I see.
Yep. Because this journey, you basically have 3 days of three 11-day journey, 3 11-day lotteries in the journey. And so this one was 11 days after the mint closed. And then obviously 11 days from now, we'll be celebrating the bigger lottery. And then 11 days from there, we'll be celebrating the biggest. And Red Squirrel, I'm pulling for you too, buddy. You thought that last time. I mean, listen, it's still the way to think because it's still facts. I mean, you'd prefer winning on a bigger lottery.
I'm excited.
I'm telling you, it's the randomizer is certainly random. Go ahead.
Might be a delay still, but I'm excited because I didn't win as much as I normally do, but that just means in another 11 days my chances are even higher of winning a larger amount because I'd rather win in 11 days from now than today, right?
Yeah, or even 22 days from now.
Exactly.
Right?
And I love 22. That's a good number. That's a big time good number for me, especially lately. Wow. This thing is the coolest thing on Pulse Chain.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's and as we've said, I think that the one of the issues is that it's difficult for people to understand still. And that's why behind the scenes we're working hard on different things like explainers and some people have sent some out there, but different ways to live, right? Just different ways for us to
Okay, so maybe it's on my end, but it seems like you're cutting out a lot.
It might be my connection that's cutting out.
Yeah, because the timer is going. The timer says live at the top left corner, and it's moving along. But then you cut out quite a bit, so you need to bring down some of your softwares or do something different because you're slugging or slagging or whatever the word is. You're like you're frozen right now. Oh,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, you freeze a lot.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, down in my office, I've got the worst connection. I do better when I'm upstairs.
You need one of those router extensions.
Facts, because my office is the most important part in the house. Well, aside from the family stuff.
Yeah, you better get one.
I know. I need.
They're only like $40. I mean, I don't know how much they are these days, but
dude, we're adding that to the list. It's going to be AirPods, air fryers, and air routers.
Air fryers, yeah.
I
still have never used an air fryer. I don't know what my problem is.
Oh, you're missing out on it. Listen, I'm telling you, let me. Fryers are so good for so many things, but
you're frozen right now again. You said "but," and that's all we heard.
If you and you put it in the fridge and you're looking.
Oh, he's frozen again. And Pulse Ray's now here with his driving situation.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Pulse Ray.
Okay, cool. This is the first time you've been on the show, Smo Spider.
And, I was trying to help out.
No, you're killing it. And then here's I just came back from Panama. It felt like you were in Panama to a point because we're all talking about how much we love having you in the community down there.
There we go. You can't.
He's still frozen. Oh, you just unfroze and now you're back to frozen. We only heard like a millisecond of what you just said, Hexius man. But
yet gonna have to switch to his phone like me.
There we go. I swapped to my phone. Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Now you're good. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, hotspot worked. Max, we said adding to the list is going to be air fryers, AirPods, and then air routers, so that I can get a router to to route better connection down to my office.
He needs a router extension. Cheapy.
Yep. And I'm sure I can find a brand that has air in it so that it matches the AirPods and air fryers theme.
Yeah, but you might have to pay extra because all the countries are like now doing tariffs with us now. So good luck.
This is true.
Everything's going to go up 25%.
Dude, it'll be so interesting to see how much of it is passed on, because the thing is the free market still exists. And so what tariffs tend to do is boost the local economy, because people will say, oh, I want one made in America. But
exactly
routers in America might be
Yeah.
more expensive, but again, it's maybe they become more market friendly, and
We like free
we'll
trade.
see.
Absolutely boost free trade. Yes. I love it.
Exactly.
Love to hear it. That's the positive
Yes, is
about
that
the whole.
we get a
Yeah.
lot of stuff on American goods that we get to see a boost on. But it'll be so interesting to see what happens. I mean, the tariffs don't technically go in place from Canada or Mexico till the 4th, I believe. And so it's but I think Trump started this already, did he not?
Yeah, and then Canada and Mexico are like, well, we're gonna do it too.
Yep, I saw Justin Trudeau's
But I don't
announcement
keep
last
up.
night.
Yeah. he made me laugh.
I thought the speech was awful, quite honestly, because
It was.
I listen. It would have been a great, like, he used good stuff, good quotes from JFK. He used a lot of stuff, but then like where he talked about how friendly we are, and then when he said, "So if these stay in place, then we're going to enact it." Like it's just so, it's like, okay,
it was yeah.
You punch me, let me tell you how strong and stoic we are. But if you punch us, we're gonna punch you. Like, dude, what? That totally negates your whole speech.
It was really weird, but everything is these days. The impossible is possible. The impossible is possible, like
Yes.
all the time, every day, all day. And
This
I
is so
love
true.
the impossible because the impossible is what it is. And if I keep saying, okay, go ahead, give me some more impossibles, they keep happening, good
Right.
or bad. Mostly they're all cool, but some major impossibilities happen all the time.
Exactly. I mean,
It-
it's the
yeah,
world
and
in
I
which we
like
live is a
them.
wild place.
Yes,
It's
what do you live in?
it's wild. I mean, it just shows that anything is achievable. I mean, it just shows that so many things are just constructs. It's like we're all life is a big algorithm, It's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Just like we just did this algorithm just now.
Yes.
I want to know who won the big one today.
Yeah.
I gotta get my dog on the bed. She's crying. I'll be right back.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll read some of these. So CryptoCat said I need Starlink. Yes, she's very right. Then she says she's still waiting for evil address button to be shown. This could be something that could be happening very soon. Then CryptoCat says affirmative. Then she said better. Okay, I'm guessing that's meaning that she could hear me and that it's better now. Then Red Squirrel says he's trying to vaporize all his fuel cells and the site won't show them. The site won't show your fuel cells that you're trying to vaporize?
He's so full of shit.
I know. But he said he did. Oh, wait, no, that's Red Squirrel. Sorry, I was thinking Cape a moment ago. Cape's the one that said that he, no, it was Red Squirrel that said he didn't win again.
No,
and then he said, never
mind.
mind. He said, remember, I'm sure that what you realize is you had to select them first before being able to view them to vaporize.
Right.
But before you came back on, Max, I don't know if you could hear, but one of the things that we were saying, that Smo and I were saying, is that, not winning in the big lottery, even though if someone's on the outside of this project, they think, oh, that was the big one, but that's actually the small one. So if you don't win in this lottery, you have better chances to win in the next two lotteries because
that one's like the Costco sample.
Yeah.
The Costco's a little cup of dark that I was talking about this at the airport yesterday. If you win the first lottery, you have a 25% return on investment in 22 days.
Yep.
In 11 or 22 days, depending on when you win. A 25% return on investment in 11 days is ridiculous. That's awesome.
Right.
If you win the second one, you have a 275% return on investment in terms of coins.
375.
275 because the first 100 is the one you put in it.
Okay, you're saying extra. You're saying just the extra, okay, got you. Yeah.
And then if you win the third one, you have a 650% profit.
Yeah, profit. I was going to say if it's an ROI, you'd be 750 ROI because you get your initial back as well, but or you get 750% extra. But yeah, but if you count the dark that it took to mint, and remember, if people say, "Oh well, yeah, but I'm only winning in one of every 20," it's like no, yeah, but remember, the lottery is just the cherry on top. If you look at the way the yield compounds and the way that it again now, hey, listen. Oh, and the journey's not over yet. After journey 2, you'll see that you have more dark inside your fuel cells, and then the best part is that in the next couple years, those fuel cells more than double in just terms of what's inside of them. So if you don't win any of the lotteries ever, just know you've still got a multiple X on your dark just from having them in the fuel cells.
Mhm.
And they earn yield in perpetuity. So that's not it. It doesn't stop there.
Yeah, Randy Alarski put it best. He said, "Listen, this is a 4-year game that I believe in. I believe 4 years in this game. It's a 4-year game, and I
Yep.
know that if I give up my dark right now for a fuel cell, even if I only get a dark and a half back inside the fuel cell and the price stays the same, that's a really great return on investment."
Yeah, facts.
And I was thinking, wow, that's such a great way to put it, because it's like definitely under promising and over delivering in
Yes.
the first 4 journeys are just that's where the meat is. Like, if you get in those first 4 journeys, I think those are going to be worth quite a bit of money in the future.
Oh yeah. I believe so too. And Red Squirrel, real quick, Max says, vaporizing increases your chances of winning the next lottery, right? Definitely. You couldn't find a way to nullify your chances more, because you vaporize those, they don't earn yield anymore, and you basically lost your dark at that point. Like, if you vaporize your fuel cell, you've lost your
Well,
dark because it's got no. If it was journey 1, you get like 0.025 dark or something like that, but
yeah.
not worth vaporizing yet.
Mhm.
Then Smo says vaping lulls. I think that when I'm on my this is the first time that I've hosted a stream on this PC, and I'm usually on my mobile with a virtual screen, and so I think people aren't able to see the vape. It blends in, and so I got busted. Okay, Crypto Cat said it's a 4-year hex stake. Great way of looking at it with an extra little lottery added in, right?
Well, no, it's yeah, it is. It's a forever hex stake, really.
True.
It's forever dark stake, because you will continue to get paid after those 4 years, every 45 days, forever, in
Yep.
a token that has already gone through the rapture.
Correct.
So all the tokens that aren't being used at the end of these 4 years, they get destroyed forever. If you're just sitting with them in your wallet, or you forget about them in the wallet, or you're just sitting on liquid tokens, if you don't at least put them into a liquidity pair, they're going to be gone forever.
Yep.
But all the dark that are in the treasury are safe. All the dark that are in the jackpot are safe. So that treasury gets to continue to pay out to the fuel cells every 45 days on something that is so scarce that the price went to zero on one day.
Right. Dude, listen. So one of the things that Smo had said, I don't know if you were able to hear it, but she said that dark was pumping while the market was dumping, and she's right in the sense that it had gone up decently in the last 45 minutes. Now it's up to just up 2% in the last hour, but there are essentially 3 green candles going back on 15 minutes, and about to be the 4th, I'm guessing, might be red, given the fact that it's not as high. But actually, no, I mean, it still could be a green candle, just a smaller one that's about to print. But bottom line is, she was saying that after our lottery payout, it was even before it was pumping. So I think people are starting to see some decent entries. You know?
Yep. We had an actuator down at the conference in Panama, and with actuator, you're basically buying a state. You're buying T-shares, right? But because they're off in the future, you get a discount or a rebate. So if you take 1,000, hex, and instead of staking them natively, you stake them through actuator and HSI, it gives you like a 10, 20, 30 percent rebate, where you get that much more token because it's already locked up for a while. Does that make any sense?
Yep.
Yes.
It's the same thing as getting a higher yield for a longer stake, basically. And so when I see people winning the lottery, to me, it's kind of like a mail-in rebate. Like I think it's kind of like when you buy a washer or dryer and then you send in that thing and they send you $100, $50, whatever. To me, that's kind of like it, where it's like, oh, cool, I got this money back that I already was going to spend this money on this instrument, on this
Yep.
product, on this game. Here I am getting some kickback, and that gives me an opportunity to take profit and pull some money off the table, which, you know, everyone should be taking profit when stuff like hits an X, hits a 10X, hits a whatever X. Every time something doubles, you should be taking just a little bit off the table, because we never know how high anything's going to go.
Correct.
So you can do
Now,
that, or you can sit on it and be like, all right, dude, I got like 5 free fuel cells on the next on journey 3. Like I basically got 3 free fuel
entries.
cells because
Yep.
of the lottery. So you can look at it either way, but I just love the fact that we have that dopamine release, that, you know, as a Hexagon, we're delaying that dopamine hit for 15 years, right? So to have a group of the people get a little bit of dopamine hit and scratch that itch every 11 days and 22 days is I think really cool, and can help people from wrecking themselves. It's kind of like like when you're in withdrawal and they give you a little bit of like methadone, or they give
Oh
you
yeah.
a little bit of B
Ashwagandha.
vitamins.
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha, yes.
Yeah, it brings you right back.
Yes.
And
So
dude,
you're
speaking
saying
go ahead.
22 days. So the next 22 days, we're going to feel our hormones.
Yeah, twice in the next 22 days.
Yeah. So I'm the next 22 days, I'm going to have an increase of, what did he call it again?
Dopamine.
Yeah, let's increase our dopamine for the next 22 days.
Yes, and this is a much more stable way of doing it than it sounds like a lot of people are doing on pump dot tires. For example,
Or
people
drugs.
Red Squirrel said Sloth now has a token. It's lazy $LZY. And you want to hear something crazy? You guys won't even believe it, but it says, and Hexos is flying right now. If you guys are telling me Hexo launched a token, dude, I'm gonna pull the last few hairs out that I have. I wouldn't believe it. Did Hexo really launch a token on pump dot tires?
I highly doubt that.
I highly doubt it too. But last night I did see him tweeting about it and like retweeting it and saying that he was having a lot of fun with it last night.
Huh. Well, that's good if he did.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe it's good.
Yeah, I think. Listen, so one of the things, guys, we were working on in the background, because we've got the lottery, was basically essentially like a pumped out fun fork like this, but it would require dark, right? Don't share that outside of the stream, because it still is a good idea. But the reason is not because and again, the whole point wouldn't be to launch any token. It would be because the chain needs that to bring people over, because everyone's getting chewed up in Solana with Pump Fund, because the gas fees are so small and transaction times are so instant that but the bots have taken full advantage, because there's no barrier to that with the bots. And so I'm watching people. I mean, dude, people are getting suicidal. It's getting brutal. And so Pulse Chain, at least, you'll see increased gas fees as things getting highly popular, to where it'll at least be more of a deterrent to bots. And so I think it's good for the chain, because it can bring the Pump Fund people over here, and then they can find projects like Hex, like Dark, that actually have long-term plays, when they realize that, they don't want to. Yeah. Then Red Squirrel said he did launch one. And then Smo said, wow, Red, way cool on Hexologist. And then it's at Hexos. At Hexo.
Is that the ticker, Hexos?
I'm guessing it would be Hexo. He said $Hexos, but I would imagine it would be Hexo.
The ice cream man is going by and my window's open.
Oh, dude, that's nostalgic.
I know. I grew up here. I just got back to my hometown, and it's funny that they still have an ice cream man here. I haven't looked into all of that you're talking about there, Hexy Man, and but I seen some of it, but I was too excited about today Antigravity thing, and then of course I was like, all over the place this morning since I woke up because there's been a lot of good news. And so I just haven't gotten to it yet. So I will definitely be looking into all that. It's all on Twitter.
So look, if you look at the screen, I just pulled it up and I pulled up Hexo's coin. So the current coin is Super Hex with a market cap of 15,000. Hexos has a market cap of 36,000. And it's like serial Hexos. And so there's his chart. So again,
and Richard Hart said something about it, right?
Yeah, Richard Hart. Oh yeah, Richard Hart tweeted about the protocol as though it was almost his. Like that's the way he was tweeting.
I think I retweeted it and didn't even like fully on. I was just like all over the place today.
Yeah, it's I mean, we're gonna see a lot of degeneracy on pump.tires, but it's people in blockchain are wanting it. And so I'm just telling you that what I've seen over on Solana, guys, is a lot of redistribution of the wealth to bots and huge holders. And hopefully it acts differently than that on Pulse Chain, but we need the protocol regardless. Like that protocol, I'm sorry, is a new wave of crypto. It's a disruptor. And the fact that it lets anyone launch a token, that it bonds the liquidity and locks it forever into PulseX, just like it does on Radium on Solana. And so the protocol needed it.
I'm not sorry.
So Red Squirrel said, luckily I saw his video drop about it. So ape in, he said. Or
I was gonna go to that one, but I was too excited about this anti-gravity thing. And so I was like, I can't multitask.
Likewise.
I can't do 5 things at the same time.
Likewise. I'm with you in the sense that I was looking at it last night just because I'm very familiar with the pump.fun protocol. And so I was shocked to see that it was over here already, because again, we were hoping to get something moving fast, and in fact it's already being developed. And but again, there can always be different things, but my bottom line is it's needed. It is a total disruptor, and it'll be interesting to see if Hexos. But again, guys, keep in mind that it's I mean, we're going to see massive dilution of dry powder is what we're going to see, is these going into a bunch of things. And whoever's on bot building is going to do quite well in this.
We're bot building on, I just went into a Telegram room. It's most wanted PLS. And
they're doing awesome. A bot.
It's, I like I said, I was like maybe doing too many things all at once. And there's it's brand new. It's 221 members. Like, it's just got like all kinds of, I mean, I can feel the energy, and maybe it's because of this thing that you're talking about.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah. I felt it, and I'm pretty like, how do I say, embedded technology wise, and just the frequencies and I felt this push of energy just like increase, and it wasn't just the AG lottery thing. It was like all of a sudden I felt it, and
it should be felt. This is something that could bring a lot of energy in, and it's just a tool that is required on any chain now. It really is, because this is what the 3 things you need to launch a token. You need literally like a few pulse, like you'd probably put 1 pulse at it if you wanted. A ticker, you just need a ticker, a name, and an image, and that's it. And then you choose how much of your token you want to buy. That's how easy the process is. You can create a token in about 5 seconds.
Can you share that link with us?
It's just pump.tires. Pump.tires.
Oh, pump.tires. Okay, I'll put that in the comments.
And Red Squirrel says, forget bots. Tetra launches in 19 days. So this is very true. Tetra is automation and everything that you would need.
Tetra is 100% awesome. And pump.tires is what we got, right?
Yep, pump.tires is what Richard was tweeting a lot about, and what Hexo launched his token on. It's this site right here that I'm showing you. So if you guys see just right here, it'll probably require me to connect a wallet, and I don't have one on this computer yet. But if we just go to pump.tires and not /t / just pump.tires, then you will see, oh my goodness. Let's see. It's doing some weird stuff.
Your internet. Yeah.
Well, no,
That's all that
it's
does.
because I think I had a weird prefix in it. Okay, yeah, website still says not secure, but it is loading.
Maybe your Brave browser is trying
Yeah,
to help you.
it could be doing
You could
something
go to
weird.
the Brave and then click it and say, take the shield down.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
what I could.
But
Yeah,
but then again, I don't know. No financial advice. NFA.
yeah. Well,
No,
there's nothing on this computer for them to take. I mean,
Oh,
other
okay.
than
Yeah,
hack it
exactly.
and get it
It's
and
a
get into it
standalone.
before
Is that
I
that's a
need some.
standalone computer. Oh, that's not your standalone. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one is like a brand new one from like a month ago. Like
Your no
I haven't
crypto.
gone PC in so many years. This is my first PC. I'm a Mac guy, and it's my first PC in no joke over 20 years.
Oh gosh, that would be hard. I'm all Apple.
Me
I would
too.
have a hard time. Yeah, I one time I spilled coffee on my MacBook Pro and I had to use my old PC. This was many years over
Yeah.
maybe 2 decades ago, and I freaked out. It was so awful. I did not like it.
Dude, it is hard. It is so
It
hard, and I'm telling you
is
that
bad.
dude, I've looked, and it's and I've tried. It's taken me so long to learn certain things, but fortunately, I was quite a geek on PCs 20 years ago, so
Right.
I at least have some base knowledge of it. So look here, so I'm on pump.tires, but it's seeming to give me it's not showing me the list of coins. But if we just try the create new coin button, yeah, you can see you just need to put the coin name, the ticker, you upload an image, and then optional is these rest is optional for you to put a telegram and
Right.
stuff. You just say how much pulse you want to put in, then you literally hit create and the coin is created instantly. And then the liquidity bot, you don't have to worry about liquidity or anything like that. You literally just create a ticker and an image and
Kind of like
and do
that
it.
coin list. Isn't that kind of like, what is that one that's called crypto coin list? Is that the name of it? That other one that they launched like 4 months ago?
Is that the one that like Tangang had done?
Was it 9" or 9mm or who was it?
Okay, it could have been one. I do remember there was something that was like a pump.fun that was created.
It was
There
like
so it did
9".
have some
Did it?
similar on the chain. Okay, yeah, if it was a 9" then yeah, I've
think.
seen that, and so I think it's similar. The thing about this one is they literally basically just forked pump fun, like it.
Yep.
Although it's different
Yep.
text, so it's
Got
not a
you.
fork, it's like
Yeah.
a recreation, but the layout is the same. Like if you go to pump.fun on Solana, like I mean, for example, let's see if it'll let me do that. Let's see.
Okay, Red Squirrel said Coin Quest. He's right. That's what
Yep,
it
Coin
was
Quest.
called.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. Yep.
But
So
it's
same
not like that. It's a fork of Pump Fun on
Pump.fun,
Solana.
which is Solana's,
Solana.
which is like one of the biggest things in crypto right now. Like it's Pump Fun has basically already had billions go through. So if you look, this is Pump.fun, the site that's on, and it looks very much like Pump.tires. Like you can see this, like started. This is how basic. Everyone's been like, the website's so garbage. And what I want to say is, guys, it's literally the same as Pump.fun. Like it's meant to be garbage. It's meant to be very simplistic, just like Pump.fun is on Solana. You know, so it'll be interesting.
This
I mean,
is nuts.
again, it is nuts. And so we'll see a lot of probably influencers do their own tokens. And you know, it's
Red just he just launched nuts there.
Oh snap, he just launched a nuts. Look, we got people launching all types of crazy tokens. So he was saying Coin Quest, Mix, aka JSOL. And just so you know, Mix, we haven't been messing around on it. People are saying that Hexo would launch a token. We haven't launched any tokens. We're not planning on launching any tokens on Pump Fun. I launched a Pump.tires, and I launched nuts there. And I will say that I think it's a good thing for the protocol in terms of bringing new people in, because all of crypto is about Pump.fun and Solana, but it's getting wrecked because the gas fees aren't prohibitive enough. And so Pulse Chain, I think, would be a great home for something like that. So we'll see. Then
but Red
Squirrel says no, he launched it. Oh, he launched it ages ago on CoinQuest is what Red Squirrel said. So that shows you right there that so that's how Nuts was launched. It shows you that you can have an actual token launch successfully and work on a site like this. It's just I've been following Pump Fun for a long time, and I know how a lot of the stuff on there plays out. So it's fun if you just have like extra money you literally don't care about. then play with it. It's the crazy thing is the way these things are often shilled is it's like you kind of have to be there when the announcement's made to get in. It looks like with the market cap of Hexos only being like 38,000, that these things are not getting to. I mean, Solana market caps, they go, if Influencer launches, the $100,000 is that bonding curve that it requires. And then it instantly goes over to Radium, which is the swap, which is like the PulseX on Solana. And as far as on here, it's there's less financial energy going through. So the bonding curve is only 200 million pulse for it to basically hit bonding curve and have the pair basically graduate over to PulseX, in which case that liquidity is locked forever. So there will always be a trade market on the pair. But these things often go to zero quite quickly. But there are tokens that have been launched on Pump Fund that are still around and doing great. So I think it's good for the protocol. I'm sure we'll see mixed reviews, but here in Hexo, get excited about it. Well, he launched a token on it, so of course he's excited about it.
I hope we don't have a lot of crap like they had.
Listen, we're going to see racist coins.
Stuff I couldn't even watch and eat at the same time. Like,
oh yeah, we're going to see that.
No chicken. You can't eat chicken or do air fryer stuff and make anything to eat and watch that. I mean, you just couldn't even eat. You wouldn't be able to eat for weeks.
Now we've got a better community. I'd like to think than I know for a fact we have a better community. I'm saying that just the people that are going to come over here, you're going to see all types of racist tokens. You're going to see anti-Semitic tokens. You're going to see disgusting tokens, and believe it or not, some of the dumbest stuff pumps, like the most dumb stuff, like Fartcoin 2.0 just went to $10 million market cap in 3 minutes. Fartcoin is already launched on Solana. Someone created Fartcoin 2.0, shilled it to their audience in a live space. Everyone aped in. Then when it got to 10 million, they said, "Nah, this meme's dumb. We're going to create a different one." They dumped on their audience. Like, that's what people are doing. It's crazy. And I think this community won't do that. But I'm telling you, the money gets tempting, and you'll see people do some crazy things, And
so I want to see the nuts. Where's the nuts at?
The nuts was launched on the earlier one, the Coin Quest that he mentioned.
But isn't it on Pump.Tires?
No, it shouldn't be, because Pump.Tires, I think, is only tokens launched on Pump.Tires. So Coin.Quest. So now it's on PulseX, right? Like you can go get nuts on PulseX. But
it pairs with Dark and a lot of other tokens.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a good coin because it pairs with a lot of good tokens.
He's saying he could do a Wilhelm token.
Let's see. Oh, dude, that's Pump.Tires would be great for AG Project character tokens. That's what I could see people doing it for. You know what I mean? Is that then? Yeah, he said degen is F, but a good anti-rug system. Yes, anti-rug, not anti-dump, but anti-rug. Because the key is, you can't rug it. You literally cannot pull the liquidity from it. That liquidity is locked up. Now you have let's just call it left side on the liquidity, you have essentially worthless token, which is whatever token is being created in the moment, right? Then you have Pulse on the other side. And so that Pulse, 200 million Pulse will be put in there when it graduates. Now you can trade it before it graduates. You just have to get it on Pump.Tires. Then when it graduates to 200 million Pulse in it, that's when it bridges over to PulseX. You can still buy them on PulseX. It just warns you that it's a token that's created on a quick site. And once it graduates, then you have that liquidity over there. Now it might end up only being worthless token over there. Like all the Pulse might be sucked out. So it's not pulled. Like the liquidity is not pulled. The rug, it's not a rug in the sense that it's not pulled, but it can be dumped, right? By holders can dump it and get rid of all the tokens for Pulse. So let's see comments. Red Squirrel says, "Ooh, he needs to launch a Wilhelm token." That would be funny, dude. If we had the nuts and dark, indeed. And then he put the nuts contract address up here. So yeah, guys, it would be, again, it costs you nothing. And then you choose how much Pulse you want to throw at it. But, if you guys wanted to create some character tokens, like some heavy hitter.
You could put $10 of PLS, $10 worth of PLS in there. That'll be worth $10 be worth a hell of a lot more in the future. But, so maybe, who's going to do it? Who's going to go ahead and do that?
If I had a wallet on here, we could literally create a heavy hitter token right here and there.
Now.
I want to check with Max if he'd want me to do that. on our stream, but it's I mean I think it's fun for things like that, like for side quests. It's just about memes, and there's going to be so many of our inside joke memes as Hexikins and Pulsikins that we're going to see tokens on. It's just that there's going to be a lot of people coming in from other communities that use it, that know some things that are near and dear to Hexikins, and so verify who launched a token before you get it. But know that it's just like a place where you want it. It's for meme coins. It's not for like it's. I mean, you can do anything with the token. You can build stuff around it. It creates basically I think the supply of all of them is the same. If it's like Solana, it's basically like 999 million tokens. It's like 1 billion tokens is
But
I think
I'm confused because I need to understand more. Okay, so for instance, the guy that's there now, current king, okay, so he has to be a KOL, right? Or he's like,
he is. He's super hex
doing
win.
content.
He is. Yep.
He's doing content. Okay. So that means the activity for his content should show up on this UI, right?
Correct. Like now, if I'm trying to click on it, but again, for some reason, my let's see if so it looks like super is the name of the ticker. So let's look. We could just go over it. We could just do this Dex screener, and we can just see if we can see a super, because it might not have graduated yet. It probably won't have graduated to Pulse X yet. But let's just see if we can see a super and Pulse or Rat Pulse. It would be. So, okay, Super Farm, it's not, okay, SHX, Super Hex, but that's not the right one because it's a different logo. It would have the picture that you saw on the site. So, yeah, you can't see it on here yet. But I wish my, it worked before until I typed in something weird, the Pump Fund, because I basically
but where would his content, doesn't his content should show up, right, on that,
Yes, on the pump.fun, on the pump.tires profile, it should, because if he put it in there, it should pull up, because he's a TikTok guy, so it should pull up his TikTok.
Have you ever seen that show where that guy goes, you've been Vladimir'd, and the guy is from Russia and he looks like a lady, and he talks like a lady, and he'll go meow, and then all of a sudden he'll start talking like a man or show his muscles because his boobs look like a woman's boobs because he's so big, and he'll wear an outfit he looks really hot too, like a hot lady, and the guys get on and they're all excited, and he even goes meow a lot. I would do it sexy, but I don't want to, because it scares me even when I see the little blind cat in the backyard. I start saying meow to it, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore, because I mean, he just sits there and just says meow to all these guys, and he's been on for like over a year now, and then it goes, you've been Vladimir'd, and then the voice is like,
dude, that's hilarious,
like a voice from a game show, and that would be funny on Pump.tires. Like if somebody wanted to like do some weird stuff like that.
Hey, listen. Here, if you have an idea, try it. The thing is, the cool thing is you get to be you basically get to be the first buyer of your own token. And so, and the thing is, you don't even need to buy any of it. You don't even need to buy any of it. You can create, this is why it can become bananas, because you don't even need Pulse you just need gas to create it. That's it. You can create it in 2 minutes. And the thing is, but it gives you an option to be the first buyer. So if you've got a good meme, then it's something that you can launch. I mean, if I have some good memes, and I end up throwing, if I end up doing something like that, obviously personally, I'd be bringing my stuff back to dark. But I mean, there's too much work to do in dark that I won't have time for that. But my point is, it's that easy. Like you could be on the bathroom, sitting on your bidet, and you could literally launch a token that easily. And it would be fun for the side quest, dude. If all of our characters had a token, that would be funny. That would be hilarious. But it's just a good day for the protocol, and it's also good with Richard tweeting it as much that who knows, maybe the SEC.
Finally, Richard's tweeting this. Like that is a big. That is like, I didn't really put that together yet because I'm not slow today. I'm just like over energized from everybody else's energy, and I just like intuitively. And so like my mind is like, I mean, I feel really relaxed and everything because, of course, I got in bed and all, but hopefully
Yeah.
you guys you can't see my face, can you?
Yeah. You look
Oh,
great.
you can?
No, I can't. I was just messing with you.
I mean, it wouldn't matter, but it's just like I've been blowing my nose a little. You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
no, hey, it would be great to,
I
but
have
no,
a
I was just
tissue.
messing with you because I know
I
how
know that
people are
was good.
when they're. Yeah, I always like to get people with that. If anyone asks me, like, "Oh, you can't see me," right? I'm like, "Yeah, of course, you look great," and people flip out. Like, what? Like, it's funny, especially funny on Zoom meetings. People will be like, "My camera's off because I, because I didn't get ready for the day or something." I'll be like, "Oh no, your camera's on, but you look great," and they'll be like, "What?" It's funny. But okay, so Red Squirrel said both myself and Sloth have launched a meme coin, but we have way bigger plans than that. Exciting. I mean, again, dude, it's we're gonna see a lot of new cool tokens to the ecosystem. And they're meme coins, you know what I mean?
Can I
The thing is the
buy?
protocol, if it's like Pump Fun is secure, you buy on pump.tires.
Okay, you're cutting out
Let's see,
just
gotta look
a
into that.
minimum.
Oh, I am?
Slight. You're back. You're frozen now. You are now frozen. You are frozen. Oh, you moved a teeny bit.
Red Squirrel says, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. He says
Okay.
that was my
Good.
first
Yeah,
thought.
I
Richard
might need to
wouldn't
end
want
this in a second because
yeah. Yeah, you're
now, so
having
here's the thing.
slow
Here's from what I know. So I thought Richard launched it too. Now I heard from someone else that it was not launched by Richard, but that he co-signs it because it's a great system, as Richard said, that burns Pulse and therefore it eventually burns Pulse X when it's over there on Pulse X. But so he's a fan of it for that. But I don't think he would tweet it unless it was his or someone that he knew immensely closely. But from what I understand, it might be someone that has even been mentioned on the chat today. That I mean, I want to be careful. I want to sit before I say anything. I got to ask who told me that, but
or maybe somebody. I won't say what I was going to say. I was going to say maybe he got hacked, but that we know he wouldn't have gotten hacked because he's too smart.
No, it sounded like Richard the way it was talking.
Yeah.
It sounded
Yeah.
just like
I know.
him.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, but a lot of people thought that. A lot of people legitimately thought that. They said like they thought like, oh, he was hacked. But then they said especially since Fun.
You're cutting out.
Hit just last week. Yeah, Pump Fun did just get hit last week with a case.
So where's the Telegram room
I
for
think that people
tires?
are jumping. You said where is it?
Yeah, I'd like to know where the Telegram room is.
Did you say that
Telegram link?
I would too. I don't know if anyone's created it yet, and I would be almost surprised if they do because it's I would almost think it's just going to be an X, and then you're going to see tweets of like the tokens that are launched or that reached King of the Hill, or they probably use the term King because Pump Fun uses King of the Hill. But that's like the best performing token right now is Super Hex Win, as you can see right there with the mark. It was 26,000, now it's 21,000. So again, these things are volatile, guys. Like remember, these are things that people can buy pretty much the whole supply of.
Should I go in and do one real quick?
Shill it. Do one.
I
mean, here's the thing. Here's what most people are doing. They create a token, they shill it, they buy most of the supply. At least this is what's happening on Solana. They make it bond instantly. They put enough in, like 200 million plus to make it bond instantly. Then they or close to that. Then they shill it. More people dump it, and then they just dump the price on you. It's
what do we call it? What should we call it?
Let's see. Let's call it
I mean, do you have time or do you need to go?
Should we call it hitter? And do you want to put a face of heavy hitter up there, or should we do something more in the ecosystem?
We better decide. I'm going there now while you guys think.
And guys, just FYI, this is completely completely experimental only. As Smo's wanted to find out, wanted to just see how easy it is to launch a token, because the more of us that know about this, and we can appeal to more of the people that like this kind of stuff when we talk about the ecosystem. Because a lot of people are hooked into Solana for Pump Fun, like they feel like there's just a bunch of instant like 100x opportunities. and again, you just got to be very careful of the manipulation of the way they're doing it on Pump Fun, and pump tires might be a lot better because the gas is more prohibitive, like as the chain gets busier. But yeah, then mixed, aka J Soul says better to get rubbed by a Hexagon while burning Pulse X. This is true.
Oh,
so if you so let's see, what should we do? Or what should
I'm kind of scared.
This will be Smo's token. You're getting an error?
Because I mean, are we sure that this is all good? I mean,
I would not use a main wallet. I would certainly send coins to a fresh wallet.
Okay, so
I would do that.
Let me go somewhere else then. Let me go to
another. If
I have to go to another computer.
If Richard's tweeting about it or Hexo's doing it, then it's good. But again, the security on the site is a bit shady. And I don't want to say shady.
It's not secure. It's not secure.
It's not secure. Yeah, that's just the issue. It's not secure. I mean, Richard tweeting about it, I would think that he would not tweet something that and I connected my one of my main wallets to it last night just to see it, what it was like, just to see if it was just like Pump Fun, and it is. And so
but even if you would still need to use another computer or use a even if I don't know, maybe I should think about this for a second. What do you want to call it?
Let's see. What would be you know what the first token ever that was launched on Pump Fun was called? It was called Test. And for a while it did well because it was the first token that they had used. But I mean, you could call it just Test. This could just be a test token. I mean, that's boring, and it didn't have an image. But if you want to do something creative, I mean, what's a fun meme in the community? I mean, we could do a dark meme, right? Or we could do, or you could something that would appeal to more people. You could do, just think of something fun that's like a Hexagon inside joke. I mean, obviously, like people have used bidet and things like that, and I got to not do this. I guess I have MetaMask open in a different one to add to. I'm adding MetaMask to the computer.
I'm getting a timeout on it.
You're getting a timeout?
Oh, well, now it's fine. Very weird.
Yeah, what you want to do is you basically want to connect and hit create token.
Yep. All seems simple. It's just a very, I don't know. I mean, I definitely have to go find it some other. I got to think about it. Let me think.
I mean, the thing is, given the fact that I mean, you don't even need to spend Pulse on it. It just gives you an allocation at the lowest price, is what it does, right?
Right.
Like you get the best price than anyone. So,
but I'm gonna.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I was gonna say coffee because I'm drinking coffee, but like, okay, dude, here's one that just did well on Pump Fun. The other day is you can just do something like pizza and just upload the image of a pizza. Everyone loves pizza. You know what I mean? It's or burger, and then get, what I mean? Like, just believe it or not, it's dumb things like that do well. But that, again, that's what more of the Solana like community that isn't as wise as our community. But sometimes, things like that do well, believe it or not.
Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay,
I'm
just trying to think what. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what the site worked the first time I was on it. I don't know what is making it not work right now. I even took the shields off. Cookies and site data. One site allowed. Okay. I'm on Brave. What? Shields are down for Pump Fun or Pump.tires, I mean. Tell us if the site wasn't working properly with shields up. Well, it's not working properly with shields down either for me. See, it says no coins found. And for you, you're not seeing that, right? You're seeing.
No, it's all working fine. It's just I'm thinking about doing it right because I don't want there to be a problem. I don't trust it.
Well, just know this. I don't know if you know this part already. You're probably seeing it, but the only things that are required are ticker, name, and image. You don't even need to do an image. It's like ticker and name, and then you just hit create token. Telegram and X, like all that kind of stuff. That's if you're wanting to launch a serious token. Like if you want a whole community and you want like a Twitter and like a Twitter and a Telegram and all that, then that's when you'd want to, if you want to launch a serious token, then that's what you'd want to do. And then mixed MA says use a brand new wallet. Okay. And yeah, I just do like new wallet, transfer some Pulse to it. and
Or a
then work
wallet
them
that like I have this wallet here that has $1 of pulse chain in it. That would be
Perfect.
fine,
Now
right?
that'll get you some. That'll definitely get you some. So how many pulse is that at the moment?
So I can't use anything but PLS, obviously, for the.
Correct.
Yep. I could sell
Yeah,
some
because
of
the
my
whole
Aave.
yeah the whole way
Or,
that the reason it wants to do that is it basically it wants to keep the network token as the collateralized liquid or is the locked liquidity essentially. Like so that's why it's only pulse because it's basically it's for the network token.
let me find another wallet. I have my dog has a wallet. Let me check hers.
Use your dog's name. Have your dog create a token. That's what a lot of people have done.
I know, but I thought we could do something together because you guys don't know my dog. She's cute and everything, and her name is Lucy,
See,
which
the
is a
thing is,
good name.
here's what people do though. They do a twist on it. Like you add like a cast to your dog's leg, and then you make it something like funny, like a meme, like please hurry, buy token. Dog needs surgery. Mom sick. Please buy. Believe it or not, dude, stuff like that.
Oh,
sends.
but you just made me. You just made me think of something. I would have to have my logo ready.
Yeah. I mean, you would if you want your logo on it. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I wouldn't do it without a logo. I mean, I'm a marketer professional.
Yeah.
So
Well, you'd want the
I already
image.
have logos, so maybe I
mean,
should
the
look
thing
at
is,
what
you can
logos
use
I got.
You can use
that
things
I
like
need.
Chat GPT and upload your dog's picture and be like, please put a cast on my dog's leg. Or you know what I mean? Like Jay Soul says their dog is so doxed.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey,
I
Smo,
have these logos.
you might need to message in the Telegram that which token you create because it's 3 and I do have to run.
Oh yeah, no. I just was wanting to
I didn't
play
even look at the
around.
time until now, and so but or we can do this on the stream tomorrow. It'll be
Okay.
fun to hear what either you did or
Yeah, what
or we can
everybody did.
jump on the stream tomorrow. CryptoCast dog's name is Lucy. Lucy, see that's a great ticker. Hashtag Lucy. It's wild. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna see, and I hope that Hexkins remember all the lessons that they've learned because I'm not kidding. I've seen people that have millions of dollars in crypto go to Pump Fun and try to chase some of the stuff and halved their bags quickly. They end up launching tokens and then they end up being more successful when they figured it out a bit more and they started buying more of the supply, but they still it's just you want to make sure that you're following that it's somebody that is reputable or that the meme is so good that it's undeniable. If the meme's undeniable, then it's something that people will run that people will run with. And it's just the reason I like it is it gives more value, I think, to projects like this because people they'll have some wins and then they'll have some losses, and then you'll kind of get used to the protocol and kind of be tired of it in a while, and you're like, man, I want a project that's more long term, that isn't just a rug pull or a dump. You know what I mean? And but again, some of these can go to the moon, dude. Like we might see one of the most valuable tokens in the ecosystem be launched on Pump.Tires. You never know. Like just saying that's the way crypto is. Like you see, like
I just took a picture of Lucy the other day because she's got one of those tires around her head. It's actually one of those
a tire.
Donuts. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Because you can have that be called Lucy.Tire. You can have the name be Lucy.Tire.
Because she's got the donut around her head so she doesn't touch her sores.
Yeah, dude.
Because I put dimethyl sulfoxide on her sores, and then I put bleed stop on it so that they wouldn't bleed. And so if she licks it, then it's going to mess it all up. Yep. So I put this tire around her head that you inflate. So I will take that photo and use that as the logo.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then but this guy, CryptoCat46, his dog's name Lucy too.
That's wild that you guys have the same name of your dog. I'm gonna type in here a brief description of like what people will do on Pump Fun is like the description of the token. Like
okay.
You'll see. Okay, watch. Please hurry. Buy token. dog needs surgery. Hurry, buy, great deal. Okay, watch. Okay, watch. See, can you see that description? I mean, again, you do your own description, but I'm just saying things like that, people find funny and laugh about, like they buy. Now, if you want to know that you could put like a little signature of Smo after that. But unless you want to do it anonymously, then you would just basically launch it, and no one would know that it's yours except people on the stream. But just like things like that, where you're spelling incorrectly and it sounds like it's like from like India or something, it's just, I mean, and any meme does well. Like Fartcoin reached $1 billion market cap. Fartcoin that someone created on there, literally called Fartcoin.
Okay, and he said feed her coconut oil. Okay,
Yep.
Thank you. And you know what I like that. So I copy pasted what you wrote, and I might use that exactly. Or I could ask AI, what would I do but I'd say, we're doing the fork of
Pump Fun.
This from Pump Fun on Solana. Of course I wouldn't say Solana, but
yeah,
I'm sure AI knows it's Solana though by now.
Yeah, AI is not dumb. It knows it's Solana.
I know, yeah. So I'll have fun with that. I copy pasted it, and we'll see what happens today, and then we'll touch base tomorrow. I have meetings like crazy tomorrow because I'm in no permissions, and we have meeting in the morning.
Yeah, I'm in that too. I just haven't been to I have to get to one of the meetings.
You should go to
wow.
those. Or you could watch the recordings.
Yeah, I watch the recordings.
Oh,
that's
good,
the thing.
good.
I just like being there. I like being
It's
there, being
important.
able to chime in and contribute.
It's helpful.
And,
I've been there over 2 years now. It's the best thing since
oh wow.
Since an air fryer. That's how good it is.
Best thing since an air fryer. That's it. It's a damn good thing. Well, listen, I gotta roll, but
okay.
Just for those that are joining us last minute, we've been looking at pump tires since it's something Richard's been tweeting about, and it's a good thing for getting people outside this ecosystem into this ecosystem, because token creators that have communities that they want to bring over because they'll realize Solana's wrecked. They will realize that this is actually a better thing to have on Pulse Chain than it is on Solana. Truly, it is. Like the gas fees are both very small, but I think that Pulse Chains grow higher. And again, keep in mind, I've been monitoring Pump Fund for months. I'm very familiar with it. I know I've seen so many launches go down and get not rug pulled, because that's not the term, because liquidity is always there, but be dumped, and just be dead. And but I've also seen some win. And I've realized that one of the biggest issues, it actually hurts the product. It actually hurts the protocol on Solana, because it's good for volume and it's good for Solana holders, and it's good for I think Solana would be at $60 instead of like $230 if Pump Fund wasn't around. I really think that.
Wow.
And so think of what Pulse can do with that if it gets all that volume, right? Like and I think I'm accurate in thinking that it would be that Pulse will go higher because of it once people come over here. Now, CryptoCat says, yes, that's what I wanted to get to, is back to the dark stuff, just to wrap up. 11 more days till the bigger payout, guys. So today's was 1.25 if you won. If you didn't win, I look at that as a good thing, because that means I got a better chance in winning the second one, which is 3 times the size, which would be 3.75. And then the next lottery is 7.5. So
that's so weird, because I won 1.25. That's what I won. So that's weird.
So yeah, that means one of your fuel cells won. This one.
I know, but it's just weird that you said that that's how it works. 1.25.
Yes.
The first, but why is mine matches to what you just said, which isn't what you just said?
No, it did. It did. Yours is the big is 1.25, right? And that's what you won.
I won 1.25.
Yes,
weird.
That means one of your fuel cells, because every fuel cell that wins in big gets 1.25. Every fuel cell that wins in bigger gets 3 times that.
Maybe I didn't read it right.
Which is 3.75, and then the biggest will get 7.5.
Oh.
So that's but this next lottery.
I see. It isn't weird then. Okay. Duh.
So then here, CryptoCat put it on the screen so you can visualize it.
Okay.
Now this next lottery, it'll be interesting to see what happens with some of the stuff that the collective has been up to. And I think people have shared it in the TG, but this next lottery is going to be a bit different. And so I would say that anyone that hasn't gotten into the journeys would be extremely foolish not to get into J3. We're not there yet, and we'll talk more about J3 after J2. But in the meantime, we've got 22 more days to look forward to with the next 2 drawings. And so congrats to all the winners. If you didn't win, congrats as well, because that means you got a better chance in the next 11 days and then 11 days after that. So the next 22 days. And in the meantime, be paying attention to any of the community tokens people create on here or in the community. And remember, be early, because I'm telling you, it's if it's not someone that you trust and it's a good meme, at least make sure you're getting in early, because here's what people do. I'll give you guys a hint. People do a lot of bundlers. So what people will do is they'll send, like, let's say they have 200 million pulse. They'll send 200 million pulse to 20 wallets. They'll use a bundler to operate on Pump Fund. And then they essentially bundle the transactions. So you have all the wallets. It looks like 20 different wallets are buying. It's really just one person buying. And then they basically dump on your head. You know what I mean? And so it's and then they have the tools that can do that. So be careful with buying them. But the people that are using this right now are just community enthusiasts. And so I don't think we're going to see a bunch of the scammers come in until later. But when they come in, that's going to be more adoption on the chain. You can't have a chain without scammers. And so our chain is basically maturing with this protocol.
I love how you talk. Yeah, you can have a chain without scammers.
Yeah, that's
how people should talk that way. We need to talk like that, because that's the truth.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Is we need it. Like, I'm sorry, but Bitcoin's got. I mean, dude, ever since they launched runes, essentially like NFTs on Bitcoin and shitcoins on Bitcoin, like, you know, the BIP what protocol? BIP 20. It's not BIP 20. Yeah, it's BIP 20 are basically Bitcoin ERC 20s. And like ever since then, even the Bitcoin community started scamming their own communities. Like, they literally would be like, oh, like right. The ones that were so loyalist, they'd never sell their Bitcoin, are now selling them for a shit coin on Bitcoin, because they're like, well, at least it's on Bitcoin. And it's like, okay, yeah, but you can still get pump and dumped on. Well, they don't have a pump fund, but they can at least do shit coins and or altcoins, I should say. But if you're on Bitcoin network, Bitcoin's the play. But things can grow. So I'm excited for the next 22 days, and I'm excited to see what you guys do with pump.tires. And be careful, use fresh wallets if you do. Richard tweeted about it, so take that with what you will, in terms of security. I'd still use fresh
take
wallets.
It with a grain of sea salt.
Yep, a grain of sea salt. Exactly. And Smo, it's so awesome that you came up here and joined us today, and all the times you join. And everyone in here, we appreciate you guys so much. We've got the best community. We're sorry we weren't on Max's channel today or on X, where we would have gotten more people. I know that. By the time we connected and did this, he was traveling. And so we had to do it on this PC, which I'm very unfamiliar with and I'm getting more familiar with. But or I might return it. I'm not convinced that I'm going to keep it. I might go back to another MacBook, but I've got like 10 of them. So anyway, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. as usual for the stream. And we'll probably see you later on if Max wants to launch another stream later today. So if you launch your token, Smo, let us know on the next stream today.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Smo.
And bye, everyone. Thanks.
See you guys.
Love it.
All right. Let's see.
Me too.